Show and Tell with BTL, episode 20, season 4. Can you believe it? And we have gone this far, and we finally just brought in our old friend Jill.
Yes.
From A&M.
Yes.
And she is currently, as we speak, live on TV, teaching a class about being on TV.
And this was your brainchild to do this?
It was his.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You're welcome.
That's right.
But anyhow.
It was Will's 5 minutes ago.
We've gone literally through about 130 episodes.
Wow.
But we don't know what we're doing.
So she's going to teach us how to do it,
She's going to
right?
teach us how to do it.
Okay.
So I think y'all both did
So
really
are you
well.
a therapist or a drama teacher?
I'm a drama teacher.
Well, let's bring on the drama.
Yes.
Do it.
So we're going to cut to a break and come back with some of her students right around this table. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
See you in a minute.
Fantastic.
Mamma Mia, the original record-breaking Broadway production returns. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the most exhilarating smash hit musical ever. Coming to the Von Braun Center March 28th through 30th. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. We have taken the chairs away and introduced a whole bunch of A&M people.
Are we getting ready to sing?
No.
Oh.
You can. I'm not.
No.
You
Okay.
can.
Well, Jill, what's going on with these group of kids here?
Well, these
Young
are-
adults?
Yes, these are some of my students. I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves, and we'll start with you.
Hello, my name is Freddie Lawrence. I'm a senior communications media student at Alabama A&M.
Yep.
All right, my name is Rashad Brown. I am a communications major. I'm a junior.
Hello everyone, I am Jillian Johnson and I'm a communications media major at A&M.
Great. And so at Alabama A&M, we have a really big department of communications media that's broken into production and performance. And so Freddie is a production major, and Rashad and Jillian are both performance majors. And they have different career goals coming out of communications media that I sort of wanted to let them have an opportunity to speak about.
May I say something? I'm already afraid of you in the courtroom. Just FYI.
Oh, I love that!
Yes. Please, excuse me. Go ahead.
Jillian's serious and wonderful and got a great
Miss
smile.
Coon.
I know. Well, we have the same name. All right, so Jillian, why don't we start with you since we just started talking? Why don't you talk a little bit about how you plan to use your communications media performance degree when you get out of A&M?
Yes, so I plan to use my degree to attend law school. I think the comm majors here, all the work, it's full of writing and speaking and really just getting out your shell, which is really big with Mrs. Coon. And if you don't want to do it, you're still going to do it. And at the end, for the future, you know, it gets you right, for sure.
Oh, that makes me feel good. Thank you, Jillian. What about you, Rashad? What do you want to do with your performance?
Oh, man, I'm shooting for the stars, man.
Okay.
I'm shooting for the
You look like it too.
Yeah, man. So
Has Tyler Perry called yet?
not yet. Hey,
Okay.
I'm auditioning though.
So you know Atlanta's just down the road.
I know.
Man, I'm cousins. Yeah, we literally cousins, man.
Okay.
But, my goal is I want to hire an agent. I want to get in a couple of auditions, and you know, I think I'm gonna get in a couple movies. You know, showcase myself. I ain't gonna be the next Denzel. I'm gonna be the next Rashad.
Okay.
You know what
You
I'm
should.
How can you copy
And
somebody else? You got to be your
you
authentic
may
self.
be-
saying? You hear me?
Just looking at you, maybe a new James Bond.
Hey, get me in the movie, man. Come on, man. You see me? Get me in the movie.
Oh, I love it. And you,
Yes,
sir?
and Freddie, talk a little bit about what you're going to do with production and talk a little bit about some of the projects that you've done.
So yeah, I'm more of a production type of person, a little bit behind the camera, but I like to do social media, content creation, I like to do public relations, and I'm really interested in probably pursuing a corporate communications route and working at maybe like a business in their communications department with writing emails or just media in general to send out to the audience and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Awesome.
He has no idea how boring that is.
And Freddie's also a tennis player on the Alabama A&M tennis
Oh.
team. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know less about tennis, I know about acting. So, how did you guys choose communications? And we'll start with you and go around that way.
So I've always been a big interest in the like entertainment media. I'm a big like TV fan. So like I like making like different types of content, comedy, and that just kind of led me to do the communications route because it's just something that I had an interest in and something that I was looking to pursue in the future. So.
You're a born actor, I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna piggyback off what he said. I mean, it was always a dream for me to be on the film, behind the scenes. I just always wanted to see myself, on the big screen. So, get with Miss Combs, she's definitely helped me and shaped me into a better actor. So, shout out to Miss Combs.
Thank you.
So for me, I just like to talk. When it came to college, I wanted to do something.
Breaking
You too, Mrs. Combs.
I know, it's all right. It's good.
With the Jills.
And with the chills.
So I like to talk, and when it came to picking a major, I just wanted something fun and something that I enjoyed to do. And I also like writing. I like writing assignments. And like I said, COM is filled with speaking and writing. I mean, you do that literally in all your classes, so yeah.
I will say that I'm not surprised your classes must be so much fun because
For
you can tell they all have the lids on everything right now, but you can tell they like to let go.
Oh, yeah. This is one of the most fun group of people we've had on this show.
So what I will say to you, I'll leave you with this, my little bit that I always like to give to people coming up and, getting into the industry. Learn every aspect of your industry because the more things that you can do within it, the more employable it makes you. It was the lesson I was taught many, many years ago. And it's like, I went in thinking I was going to do this. And it's like, well, no, I ended up doing this, this, and this. And I eventually got to where I wanted to be, which is here.
And now he's the host of a morning television show.
And I love that you say
Co-host, thank you.
I love that you say that because what's great about the comm media majors at A&M is I'll be like, hey guys, I just cooked something up. Let's do this. And they're willing to jump in and try new things. Freddie's going to talk a little bit about our Flex Your Film Festival that he's heading up with a team of young people in comm. And then, and he's also a comedian, and I've seen him do a stand-up routine. And Rashad also is going to be talking about a conference that we're going to. He also was a simulation actor where we worked with the social work department at A&M, and he became somebody in a court case and acted it out to help DHR train last year. And then Jillian also worked backstage this summer and fall on the Tempest that we had at the BBC with Fantasy. Yes, he did. And she was working hard with puppets.
So both these two have things upcoming that you're going to talk about?
Yes.
Okay. Going to put you to the test. You got exactly 1 minute now.
All right, so everybody pop out to the Flex Your Film Festival at Alabama A&M. It's going to be March 29th, and we're still accepting submissions for all types of genres of film festivals. So if you have a film idea, go ahead, go out there, make it, do whatever you want, and we're going to have a different panel of judges of communication students and communication teachers. So, if you're interested in that, submit your film to us.
You still have 28 seconds.
Any genre, there's a film that I'm putting in there. It's comedy, it's a musical, it has a rap involved, it's a story too. We also have some horror movies that we got submitted to.
How do you make the submissions?
Okay, so we have a Google form that we might be able to show the QR code, but it's if you find us on the Flex Your Film Festival, we have an Instagram that we're going to be sending out. So
send me the
Yes.
QR code.
And they
There
have
we
a
go.
we've got a QR code that will make
Okay,
it.
so all of that was 49 seconds, including an interaction with him. Okay, so you got something coming up, right?
Yes, sir.
And you've got 1 minute starting now.
This year, we will be going to Mississippi, to Jackson State, to attend the National Association of Dramatic and Speech Arts. And let me tell y'all something about this. It's competition. We preparing our monologues. We writing plays. We gonna be seeing what the other schools got going on. Cause we on that. We in the competition. We're winning.
Sounds like a smackdown to me.
Yeah, we're winning. We're winning. But it's also, we get a chance to, perform and showcase our talent, and also, the production workshop. I mean, it's gonna be a fun experience. So I'm really, prepared, and we taking it on, man. I love competition, so yeah.
Okay, you did all that in 45 seconds. And you have something coming up too?
I don't have anything coming up.
Well, I can't put you to the minute test then.
You can't. But hey, I'm ready for anything.
Actually, hold on. You're in a courtroom, you're arguing your first big case starting now for 1 minute.
Oh, well, Your Honor, as you can see from the evidence, last night at 11:42, she stated that she was at the gas station. But the pictures show she was in another spot. What does that show? It shows, is she trustworthy? Is she liable? Is she telling the truth? Because I believe that she's not. That's all I got for right now, you know?
Sound like she's shady to me.
You object.
And all that was 28 seconds.
She's succinct.
That's half.
Exactly.
Almost.
So we had to cut to a break, and we're going to come back with some more of your students, right?
Yes.
We'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Yay.
The high-flying adventure begins for a whole new generation. Think the loveliest thoughts and get ready to take flight. Peter Pan at the Von Braun Center, April 22nd through 27th. On sale now.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL and Alabama A&M, and we have three lovely people with us today. So,
Yeah, let's
Start
let
us
them
off.
Let's let them introduce themselves.
Sure.
Okay, so my name is Jayla Staples, and I'm a senior communications media major with a concentration in production.
Hi, I'm Tanaya Bynum. I'm also a communications media major student with a concentration in performance.
I'm Lude Rucker, and I am a graduating senior communications media major with a concentration in performance.
Hey.
Thank you all for being here this morning.
Thank
so
you.
tell us a bit about what you do and your goals and what you've learned working at A&M, and tell us your story.
Okay, so I've learned a lot directly from Ms. Kuhn. She's given me the opportunity to be a part of Bulldog Beat. And it's a touring company we have with the university's president. Yeah, I've just learned a lot from Ms. Kuhn personally.
I can say the same. Being in the communications media major has opened up lots of opportunities for me to show my creative side. With being a performer, I get to be a performer in the Bulldog Beat. I've also been in plays like The Tempest that we put on last fall, Much Ado About Nothing previous fall, and The Wiz my freshman year, I believe. So
Ease on down the road.
you got it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You got to put stank on those words.
That is one of my favorite
You've got to put
songs,
stank on
though.
those words. Anyway.
I'm an old white dude. I have no stank.
Lede.
Well, I came into college and decided as a major, and I had just decided that I wanted to go into the arts, specifically screenwriting. That's my passion. So I got with Miss Kuhn, and she has really taught me more about directing, acting, and I just see myself being a triple threat, screenwriting, acting, and directing, and it's all thanks to Ms. Kuhn and the wonderful communications media program that we have at A&M.
So I heard that you are part of something very big going on.
I am.
Which is?
Freedom Writers Homecoming. It's a play. And so last year I was an actor. I played the preacher in the play. But this year I came back as a student director. So Freedom Writers Homecoming is a Black History Month play. It's about the family called the Freemans. And the Freemans are just preparing for their mom's deployment. She's coming back home. But also the main character, baby cousin, she is struggling trying to figure out who she wants to write about for her Black History Month project. So her mom, everyone in her family is just trying to give her all these hints on who she should write about. And it's just a great play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I think she's a Shonda Rhimes of the future, don't you?
Oh.
I like that.
She likes it.
I will take donations now. I'm just gonna I want to get in your inner circle early.
She's an excellent writer, and some of her plays are what we'll be submitting to a conference that we're going to talk
Have
to
you
a little
submitted
bit
a
more about.
screenwriting thing yet, anywhere?
I did it for the 10-Minute Play Festival last semester. I did a play called Thanksgiving, which is about family drama at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Hilarious.
And Thanksgiving is my least favorite
Really?
holiday.
Why?
Because of that reason right there.
She captured it.
One of the things I love about writers, and I'm not a writer at all, but one of the things, and I'm sure that Joe has said this to you probably many times, write what you know. Yes. And what inspirations do you draw from when you write a story?
So I'm a horror, thriller, and tragedy writer. So I'm just a big fan of horror movies, horror shows. So I just put my inspiration from movies like Scream, Friday the 13th, shows like Slasher, Scream the TV series, and I just write kind of what I feel.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys watched your classmates do the 1-minute drill. So we're going to do the 1-minute drill with you three. Yours will be about writing.
Okay.
What do you want yours to be about?
It can be about the Bulldog Beat.
It can be about the Bulldog Beat.
Yes.
So you've got 1 minute to talk about the Bulldog Beat starting now.
Okay, so Bulldog Beat is a touring company that we have with the university's president, where he goes to just get more involvement around the school, and he also throws out scholarships, so be there. We actually go on tour February 27th through March 8th, and we have performances in Huntsville on February 24th. Tonight, you want to?
Oh, no, she gets her own turn. Where do you learn? Where do you learn about the Bulldog Beat?
Oh, in Bulldog Beat, I'm actually a roadie. I've learned a lot about like putting up sound equipment, microphones, miking instruments, and yeah, I've learned a lot. in
And
Bulldog
social
Beat.
media.
Oh, and social media. I'm also part of the social media team, so I've learned a lot about marketing and things of that nature.
So watch us on the Bulldog Beat social media on Instagram
It's her
and Facebook.
challenge, and she took
Okay, I'm
45
sorry.
seconds, and she did amazing.
Jayla made a video that I want everyone to see. 'Cause
So
we're about to-
what do you want your 1 minute thing to be about?
I want to talk about Bulldog Beat.
Okay, so you have 1 minute to talk about the Bulldog Beat starting now.
Okay, so yes, as my friend here said, Bulldog Beat, we will be going on tour. We like to recruit as many students as we can as possible to help grow and build Alabama A&M up, because we have a big sense of community, a big sense of home, and we love like growing that sense. And I love being a part of the Bulldog Beat because I get to express my creativity by writing songs. I have actually put my own music into the performances that we've done, and as we toured across Alabama, I was able to present that to students all over. So having that exposure really encourages me to keep pushing and reach for the stars for what I want to do in life. So I love the Bulldog Beat for that reason.
54 seconds, that's
Very good.
awesome. So you
Oh.
have 1 minute
Okay.
to tell me your horror novel.
Oh, wow.
And actually look at that camera
Okay,
right
that
there.
one.
You have 1 minute starting now.
Okay, so as I said earlier, I am an aspiring screenwriter. I write horror, suspense, thriller, and tragedy. Currently, I have about 30 screenplays. So the current one that I have is called So-Called Family. And it's kind of based on a true story. I'm taking a little freedom liberty so that I won't get like sued or anything. So it's about me and my mom. We're going to a family wedding, and we're there to get our revenge. Everything seems sweet and dandy, but by the end of the night, everyone's dead. We have people burning at the stake. We have people getting their tongue cut off. We have people getting their eyes and ears ripped off. We have people locked up in a cage like a dog. We have people drowning. It's just super crazy. But then, as I discussed earlier, I was a part of Freedom Writers Homecoming last year as an actor, but also I was able to write the screenplay, and we will have our shows next week.
Awesome. You squeezed that in exactly 59 seconds.
She scared me.
No, I can't wait to see
We
it.
got people in cages, people being burned at the stake.
Ripped off ears.
Cut.
Wow. So thank you all for being on.
Very
and
much.
We're going to bring you back for the closing segment with a couple more students, right?
Okay, yes.
All right.
Thank you,
y'all
guys.
very much.
Thank you.
Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables, May 6th through 11th at the Von Braun Center. On sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Welcome back to probably one of the most fun episodes of Show and Tell we've had in 4 seasons.
Because it's not about us. It's actually about real
It's
life
never
people.
about us.
Called acting for the camera.
See, I can do it too. Wow, how is it to have this?
This is about the
vantage point?
guests. Stop. It's about the guests. Jill, who do we have with us
Yes.
today?
Okay. 2 more communications media students, and I'll let them introduce themselves. So we'll start with you.
My name is Elon Soul. I am a junior communication media from Alabama A&M. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and my concentration is performance. And today I'm here to talk about our beautiful e-board at Alabama A&M.
Okay.
Okay.
And you, Madame?
Alrighty, my name is Kayla Christian. I am a graduating senior at Alabama A&M, communications media major. production concentration. And I'm here to talk about our directing projects, some of my personal directing and writing projects. So yeah.
Okay. So tell us, I'm not doing the 1 minute drill yet, but tell us about your e-board.
Okay, so I am currently a junior. I have served on the e-board since freshman year. I was event coordinator, then I was the second vice president because we had 2 vice presidents, and now I am the vice president this year. Some of the things our other students have talked about is the Flex Your Film Festival, Freedom Riders. Those are some of the things that we have that we do in our program as a communication media department. So we have our Dear Ms. Kuhn. We work on a lot of student projects, so where we have people come to our class and they can watch the project or become part of it as actors, production people. She can talk more about our directing projects, but that's where a lot we get our experience from. As a communication media major, I'm from Birmingham, so I attended Chase Valley Jefferson County Academy of Theater and Dance. So I had a lot of experience in acting, theater, not so much production, but being on the e-board, I was able to work on a lot of shows and productions backstage where I got most of my experience. So that was really great and fun.
So I have to ask, because I'm stupid, what is the e-board?
E-board is basically made up of people who make up decisions based on the program. So our program is Bulldog Players. That's the
student producing.
Yes, the student producing. Basically, e-board, we talk about things that we want to do for the program, things that we can get the students impacted to do, how we can raise money, and what ways we can make the department look better, and how we can progress as we, get older in time, because Alabama A&M is very old school and agricultural school, so not very much on the art side, but that's very important. So, we try to stem ways to get, the students a part of who are, interested in entertainment and arts.
Okay. Now, you have some amazing things that you're doing, I've heard.
Yes. Well, first of all, I just want to say this is my first semester with Ms. Kuhn, my first and last, unfortunately, because I didn't know I had to take, the theater classes until at the very end. So I'm just so glad that this department has welcomed me, even as a more, behind the scenes camera person. They've really inspired me to get back to my writing, get back to just really producing the vision that I have in my mind for all the different stories that I want to tell.
Okay, so we just heard some very graphic details of the horror thoughts. What do you like to write?
Well, I'm actually also working on a horror short film.
Personally, love it.
It's a little more of a psychological horror instead of a thrasher film, but it's about a couples therapist who realizes that one of her clients is actually the town serial killer. And so she has to figure out, how do I tell, his fiance without him realizing that I know what he knows. So I'm working on that. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it in time for the Flexer Film Festival, but if not, I'll have it out somewhere.
And it'll be a part of our directing project. She's in our advanced directing class.
Jill, you've been talking about so many different aspects of what you do at A&M in theater and communications and everything. Is there a place where an interested student could go and look and see all the things that you're working on and your students are doing?
Absolutely. Well, our social media, for sure. I usually post on the Bulldog Players, AAMU BPP, on Facebook and Instagram and X, AAMU, Bulldog Players Productions, BPP. We'll also post on the Bulldog Beat for our tour with the president that's coming up. And we also have AAMUBulldogPlayers.org. That's where you can buy tickets to our shows that are coming up. Freedom Riders Homecoming is on there. The directing projects will be on there, and Flex Your Film Festival will all be on there. It's also a space that you can go to and donate if you'd like. We have different campaigns that we put up on this website to help us do things with the students. But yeah, that's pretty much, or the Alabama A&M Communications Media webpage. So just go on to aamu.edu and you can skulk around on there and find us on communications media and look at the undergraduate bulletin also.
Did you just use the word skulk?
I did. I showed my age.
Since I'm the one
Is
that
that
has
the right use of skulk?
It was.
Okay.
Since I'm the one that has to edit this, and I know where our time is already, we have to cut to our 1 minute challenge.
Great.
Okay.
But you two got the advantage of watching everyone else come before you. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. You get 1 minute to talk about the best things about growing up in Birmingham, Alabama, starting now.
Okay, so some of the best things about growing up in Birmingham, Alabama, as I said, I'm a communication media major. So I attended a lot of theater boot camps, such as Red Mountain, UAB. I believe getting my acting experience out of Birmingham has been one of the best things, being able to take it to Alabama A&M. With the experience that I had, I also had the opportunity to meet Carl Dean, as he's known in Birmingham, Alabama, as well as Sanford University. So yeah, it's the Magic City. So, there's a lot of things that can happen down there.
Okay. A good 40 seconds for you right there. Okay.
Oh boy.
Psychological thriller.
Yes.
You are the girlfriend who has just been notified her boyfriend is the serial killer. You get 1 minute to tell me your feelings, starting now.
Well, I did not see this one coming. My mom always said that I should watch out for certain people, but of course I didn't listen to her. So now I'm here doing this interview. I don't know how I didn't die, but I'm glad to be here. And I'm glad that my therapist, Dr. Charlotte, alerted me to the fact that my potential husband was a serial killer.
So why'd you let him escape?
Well, I wasn't going to get killed by him. I skipped town. Once you told me, I left. I went straight to the police department. Witness protection, So, happy to be here.
Awesome. We're happy to have you here. And you did a great 50 seconds right there.
Awesome.
So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank all of you guys, students. Give yourselves a big hand. And I am sure we will see great things from all of your students in the future. And that is it for the show. I mean,
Thank you for
flew
making
by.
such a special episode. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
This will be very memorable to us.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you guys, and we will see you next week.
See you soon.